All right, so I wanted to record this video to explain the process of extracting the Google Maps search results of multiple areas using PhantomBuster. So to give you some context, PhantomBuster is a scraper tool that has a very good Google Maps scraper. If you haven't tried it yet, I'm going to put a link in the description. You can sign up for a free trial and test it out for yourself. But one of the challenges that we face when it comes to a Google Maps scraper is that the search results that Google Maps return is very limited. So let's say, for example, we want to get the business information of every pharmacy in London, right? We perform this search, pharmacies in London, and then we get some search results. But you can see here that these search results are limited, right? London is a very large city, right? And here we only get pharmacies that are around, let's say, the city center. So these search results are limited. And the reason that is because no matter what you search in Google Maps, you will always get a maximum of 120 results, right? In order to get more than that, you will have to narrow down your search. You would have to go into these individual areas here and perform a search, right? You see, when I perform a search in these areas, I get more results. I get more pharmacies, right? Therefore, if we just search for pharmacies in London and we provide PhantomBuster with this URL here. So let me show you. So if I go here, I create a new Phantom for Google Maps search export. If I just provide it with this URL, it will only scrape these results, right? It will only scrape these 120 pharmacies. But that's not the goal. The goal is to scrape the business information of every single pharmacy in London. So the way I can instruct PhantomBuster to perform a search in every single one of these areas around London is by building a Google Sheet with multiple Google Map searched URLs. And this is what I'm going to show you how to do now. So all you have to do is zoom in to the area that you want to scrape, right? First of all, make sure that you first perform a search that contains the keywords that you want. It contains the business type that you want to search for, right? So first of all, if let's say the goal is to scrape all pharmacies, I would search for pharmacies in London. I would have to do that first. And then I would zoom in into a particular area. And then what I would do is copy the URL, right? So after you zoom in, copy the URL, paste it there, right? So you see the URL contains the keywords, pharmacies in London, and then it contains the coordinates. And then you would move to the other area you want to scrape. Once again, you would copy the URL, paste it here. Then you would move to another area. You would copy the URL, paste it here, right? And you might say, well, we're just copying the same URL. No, we're not. Because if you notice in the URL, when I move, the coordinates change, right? So this is how PhantomBuster will know which exact area to scrape. Therefore, the goal is to essentially go around the map and construct a list of all these of the search URLs of every single one of these areas, right? And that's how PhantomBuster will know what searches to perform in order to overall extract, all the pharmacies, all the businesses in the London area. I hope that makes sense. That's how it works. So yeah, you would go through your map, you would build your list of search URLs, and then once you're ready to begin the scraping, you would share this Google Sheet. You would change this to from restricted to anyone with the link, right? This is how you would make. This is how you will allow PhantomBuster to get access to this Google Sheet. You would copy the link. You would go to PhantomBuster, and then you would paste this link right here. So this is how this will allow PhantomBuster to access your spreadsheet and see the list of all the search URLs you want to extract data from. Then under spreadsheet settings here, you want to select the name of the column. I'm not sure if I mentioned this, but at the top of your spreadsheet, you need to have a name for the column. It can be anything you want. I called it Google Maps URLs, but you need to have a name, and then you would save. You would select the number of results to scrape per search. So this is what I mentioned earlier. You can only extract 120 results per search because that's the maximum number of results that Google Maps returns. So the maximum number we can have here is 120. You can choose to extract GPS coordinates, and then you can also give your file a name. So this can be anything you want. Let's say result. And save. And you can then choose how you want to trigger this. So if you only want to launch it once, then you just click once. And yeah, then you're ready to launch the Phantom, which will perform the scraping. Now, keep in mind that the more search URLs you have here, and the more results you want to extract per search, the longer it will take for the extraction to be completed. But yeah, that's how you would go about, scraping businesses, scraping a complete list of businesses around a large city that includes multiple areas. So yeah, I hope this was helpful. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comments below, and I'm going to do my best to help you. And yeah, with that said, I'm going to see you on the next video.